Hello everyone, welcome back to Tinateach the Python series. For our lesson Python string part 2 today, we'll be learning about how to check strings. Check in and check not, or not in, right? And then we'll have a little introduction to if statements and then printing with if statements. Alright, let's move on to the next part. Checking. So our keyword for checking is in. Very simple, right? So we use in if we want to know if a string, an integer, float, or just any value is within a value or within a return or is within a variable. You get the idea, right? It's just checking whether or not something is in something. And here I have our good old variable greeting. Hello, how are you? And we have a print you in greeting. So in is checking whether or not the string you is within the variable greeting. If it does exist, it returns to you a Boolean value of true. If it doesn't, it returns a false. As simple as that. Okay, let's move on to the next part. This is checking using an if statement instead. Of course, we still have our in keyword in there, but see this as an introduction to a very common if-else statement that you would often use in your code. Here I have a little comment. It says print only if you is there. So if always needs a condition to do something, and our condition is to have the Boolean value of true. If you in greeting, if you is in greeting and it returns the Boolean value of true, then if would move on to print this string right here. But if it is a false, it would not do anything. It would just stop, just exit, right? So greeting, hello, how are you? If you in the variable greeting, print yes, you is in the sentence. Okay, now let's move on to the next part. If not, the opposite of in. So this is contrary to the in keyword. We have a not in. It checks to see if a value is not within something, right? We have the variable text, and in text we have the value. Jeremy likes strawberry milkshake. Print vanilla, not in text. So for the first part, this would return true only if vanilla is not within text, which it isn't, it's not. So this would return true. And for the next line, print strawberry, not in text. But strawberry is in text, right? So this would return a Boolean value of false. Get the idea, okay? Next part. Here we have an if statement equivalent to what we've just seen before with the printing and the not in key. Once again, we have our text variable, and our condition for this if is if vanilla not in text. So is the string vanilla in the variable text? No, right? So what Boolean value would it return this condition? It would return true. So since it is true, the if statement will continue to print, no, Jeremy does not like vanilla milkshake. Okay, as easy as that. Alright, now what we've learned so far is quite relatively simple. I want to show you a demonstration of how you can go up to another level with what we've learned so far with the in and not in and the if statements, as well as else or elif. Okay, we'll be writing a dialogue this time. Now I'm going to boot up my Visual Studio Code, and I'm going to create a variable named answer, and I'm going to assign input. So whenever you see input, it means that the user, or you as the developer, needs to type in an answer for the code to work with. input hello, how are you? And this is the prompt. Remember to add a space at the end of the prompt. Otherwise, your answer will be stuck with hello, how are you, right? Unless you space yourself. But we obviously don't want to create the user any inconvenience. And next, we proceed with an if statement. If the user writes fine in answer our variable, print that's great, I'm fine too. Okay. Else. So this else is very self-explanatory. If is not satisfied or if does not run, else would run. Okay. Else the user doesn't give us fine. Print I hope you have better days. Okay, you have better days. Next up, let's create a new variable. Milkshake answer. Input one more time. Do you like strawberry milkshakes? Okay. If the user said yes, in our milkshake variable, print it's supposed to be a string. I like them too. Okay. Else, milkshake answer equal. So this is a follow-up question. And we're going to reuse our milkshake answer variable. Input, give the user a prompt. What do you like? Space at the end. Oh, I forgot to add a space over here. Okay. If the user says vanilla in our milkshake answer variable, print, oh, vanilla is alright. Okay, vanilla is alright. Elif, so this is an alternative to if, because you can only write if once. After that, it is elif until you arrive at your final condition and you use else. The user gives us chocolate in our milkshake answer variable. Print, chocolate's not too bad. Chocolate's not too bad. Okay, chocolate's not too bad. Else, now this is our final condition. Print, it's alright, not everyone knows what they like. Okay, and then lastly we print thanks for answering. Okay, now Control S to save and let's see how this runs. Hello, how are you? Let's go with fine. Okay, I'm fine. That's great, I'm fine too. Do you like strawberry milkshakes? I'm gonna say yes. Right? I'm gonna say yes. I like them too. Thank you for answering. Okay, now let's run it one more time and let's try with different variety of answers. Hi, hello, how are you? I'm not doing great. I'm not doing great. I hope you have better days. Do you like strawberry milkshake? I like chocolate butter. You know, I like chocolate butter. Then it would say, what do you like? Okay, I realized I was supposed to type yes or no. Unfortunately, I made a mistake. Oh, we'll just experiment and see. So it says, what do you like? I'm just gonna say, I like chocolate. One more time. And it says, chocolate's not too bad. Thanks for answering. Alright, that's it for today's lesson. I hope that you had a wonderful time experimenting with me. I hope to see you next time. Please do stay tuned for our next lesson because we're going to be diving deeper with indexing, slicing strings, and sort of returning negative index, positive index, all of those fun stuff, okay? Remember to like and subscribe. Learn today, better tomorrow, and see you next time. Goodbye.